to switch to Spectrum Mobile, the nation's fastest growing mobile provider. Now, when you buy a Spectrum Mobile unlimited line for just $29.99, you get another unlimited line free for 12 months. Switch to Spectrum Mobile.
This year, this gal is about to get a good night's sleep.
Who, me?
Yes, you, mama. Nighty-night. This guy will manage his response to stress.
These things really work, right?
Works like you before you had kids. She'll find her.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Alright, what is up, guys? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let's go ahead and put the headset on so I can hear myself, make sure that I'm being listening to. Help if I turn off the music. That music was popping. Okay, so... Can I hear myself? I can hear myself. Can you hear me? I can hear me. Okay. So, what I want to do today is I want to set up my TBR, my to be read list for books on here because I have it on so many different platforms. I have it on my Libby, I have it on my Facebook, I have it on paper. Like, I need to get it all in one source. And then I figured I would open it up for stream so that way I can get some recommendations too from you guys. Because it is 3 days until 2024, and I need to be set up for my reading goals because I am a big reader. So, let me switch over to my stream so I can check out my chat. YouTube Studio. Go live. Book stream. Okay. And I also I'm trying this out for the first time. I'm also multi-streaming for the first time today. I have my stream going on both YouTube and Twitch. So that's a little bit more to juggle. I don't know. I on Streamlabs, it says I have to sign into chat, and I signed in. Maybe if I clicked on the multi-stream chat, that would help. There we go. Okay, so now I can see all my chats from both platforms. So I have an empty word pad here. And I need to set up my TBR. So let's put a heading on it. Put a nice font on there. Make it like an ink. To be read list 2024. I want to make that in the center. I want to make it big. No, it's too big. That looks fine. I need one space. 20. That. I want to start with my series first. So those are in pages. Hi! Ben is currently on the couch watching Miss Rachel, and he's like, "What are you doing, Mom? What are you doing on the computer? You're typing something." He likes hearing the typing. I might bring him over here in just a second because he's starting to whine. So I literally have pages. It's too bright. But, like, I have Jodi Picoult. I have Nora Roberts. I haven't marked these down yet as what I have read and haven't read yet. But one of my goals... Okay, I have a lot of goals for my reading, and I never accomplished them. I mean, I kind of accomplished them, but I didn't. Last year, well, this year, 2023, my goal was to read 20 books. And this was in memory of my mom, who had just died in October 2022. I wanted to get into reading again because that was a big thing with me and her, was that we read together. We would exchange books. Let me get Ben. Wow. Hi, baby boy. Hi. I got my papers already. Can I have that, please? Can I have that? Can I have that? You got all your race cars and everything. You can't have my wallet. You can't use my money yet. You are only 7 months. So, my goal for 2023 was to read 20 books. And I started off pretty strong. I think I read about like 10 books like the first 2 months. And I kind of got into a funk. I was pregnant at the time with that one. And I wasn't in the mood for reading at all. I had a hyperemesis gravidarum, and I threw up all the time. I really couldn't do much at all. So, I didn't start reading again until around September. Well, my reading really took off. I mean, I could probably show you guys. I can get onto Goodreads somehow. Oh, not Goodreads, Storygraph. Can you get on Storygraph through the computer? Or is that solely a app? I don't know. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't have any chat going. I don't see. Okay. Storygraph. I don't want you guys to see me sign in. I'll pull it up in just a second. Hey, I got it right the first time. So Storygraph is what I use primarily, but I'm probably going to be switching over to Goodreads next year because I can't manage two places at the same time. In Goodreads, it's easy for me to go on my Kindle and say, hey, I'm currently reading this. And yeah, it is nice that they have the stats. I like the stats on Storygraph. But what I want to show you guys is, this is way too dark in here. It got dark in here. It's too, I have read 124 books for the year now. I have exceeded my reading goal by 104 books. 620% of my reading goal. And then my pages, I didn't know really what to put, so I just put 10,000. And I got 44,361 pages, 444% over my goal. So, I don't think I can change my reading goal yet. No, I'd imagine probably January 1st I can probably change it. But what I think I want to do, if I really wanted to be a goal getter, I would do 200 books. Because I started reading 4 months ago and I got over 100 books. So, if I were to keep at the same pace, which I don't know if I could, but I could probably read about 300 books. But I think I just want to do 150, and if I really exceed my limit, then I exceed it. And then maybe do like 50,000 pages. So it's a little bit above what I currently have. But anyway, I read a lot of books. I reread the Little House on the Prairie series because I grew up with Little House on the Prairie watching the TV show every single day at 3 p.m. after school, watching Michael Landon, Karen Grassley, Melissa Gilbert. Like, I watched every single episode, all 9 seasons of this, and that's really kind of like what got me to historical fiction. I've started reading Krista Normell books, Rebecca Yarros. I first read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then I got into her books. Robin Carr. I've found all kinds of different people. I started reading books with Amy. I've been putting them on there. We've been really reading Jeannie B. Jones. I've been all over the place with my reading, but I've been in all kinds of worlds and places with my books. So my story is that I'm gonna put this on here. I need a TBR list. I have my papers. I want to start with my series. First, I need to finish my Sarah J. Maas books. I've read A Court of Thorns and Roses. I read all the books this year. I started those off this year. I finished it. I want to start reading Crescent City. Can I put this as... No, I don't want to do that. Here we go. Numerical. I don't want it that big. Can I change the size? And I'll make it a bit smaller. Can I make it smaller? No. I'm not really good at Word or WordPad. I'm trying to figure out how to measure my units. No. You know what? I don't want to do that anyway because I'm going to be putting lists and everything. Okay, let's change this to like 28. So Sarah J. Maas. I'm going to bold it and underline it. Okay, we make this smaller. Like 20. Hi! We do Crescent City. I think I'm gonna italicize that because that's the name of the series. House of Earth and Blood. I don't want double space. I want single space. Ah, boy. I don't want that. It's still double spacing. I don't want double space. Can I shift do that? No. Control do that? No. I don't want double space. Shouldn't paragraph dialog box. Fine spacing. I can't do like 0.5, really? Oh! And I fixed it. Okay, so italicize Crescent City. House. Sky and Breath. 3. Crescent City. We have the new book coming out. House of Flame and Shadow. And I don't know if I'm going to read the Crescent City series first since it's not as big. Hello, XMKLS. Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I'm going to start with Crescent City because there's not as many books. It'll probably be easier than starting the whole Throne of Glass because that is literally 8 books and they're very long. I might just start with Crescent City first, even though it's not complete. I have a bit of an echo. Heard it 2 3. Oh, you know why? I wonder if this has this. No. TBR is to be read. I have it right here. Let me see if I can fix my mic. It might be because I think the webcam was taking my audio. Let me see if that works now. Let's do a little test. It's still kind of echoey. It's better? Okay. It still sounds kind of weird to me. It shouldn't sound so, like, pitchy. I don't know how to fix it. I'll have to ask my husband. He's really good about that stuff. Blue Yeti. 100. Global settings. It's true! Where did all your cars go? I wonder... Oh, you know, I bet on the microphone I can fix it. Maybe I need to lower my gain. Yeah, if you want to recommend any books to me, I can put it down if I haven't already read them. Let's check that. That sounds better. It's my gain. Okay. See if that works now. Dokuro. What is Dokuro? Is it this book right here? Musashi's Dokuro? Find modern meaning of Sword Saint's last words. No, it's on Kindle Unlimited too. Romeo and Juliet. I have read Romeo and Juliet. It is very good. I actually had the book where it had the translation like on the side of it. Okay. Let's put Musashi's Dokuro, Way of Walking Alone. That's by... I'll have to... Hold on, let me move this over. Okay, standalones. Make it bigger. 28. BU standalones. I'm putting standalones. That means that it's books that don't have a series on it. 21. Put a space in between that. Motivating you. Oh, you know what? I love history too. So Musashi's Dokuro. The Way of Walking. Being horrible with my caps right now. Alone by Miyamoto Musashi. I'm gonna italicize this as Kindle Unlimited so I know I don't have to buy it either. Okay. 4. Oh, sorry, blah. Okay, we gotta delete that. We don't need that message. I don't need to write that long. I could just do that. Hold on, I don't need the Way of Walking Alone. There we go. Dokuro. Okay, I'll do that. Boop. And then what was the other one that you said? 5 Rings. Switch it over. Put on Amazon. 5 Rings. The Book of 5 Rings. Is it this one? It's a classic. This one's also by Miyamoto Musashi. Sorry if I say it wrong. Not just about sword, it's about life. Yes. I love any kind of book, honestly, but I do love books that have a life lesson to it. 2 Book of Five Rings by Miyamoto Sashi. Got it. Was that one also Kindle Unlimited? No, it's just a hardcover, but I'm sure I could find it in my library app. Best swordsman ever. You know, I'll have to show it later, but my husband actually has been starting to collect swords, and he has one that's very nice. $160+ duels, no dojo. Mostly Bakken, wood, and katana. Ooh, that is so cool. See, you would love talking to my husband about this stuff because he's really big about this stuff. Number 4, we gotta start the Throne of Glass series. Throne of Glass. I too want swords. It just sucks that they're so expensive. Blade. 5. Ah! Push the wrong button! Throne of Glass. I'll have to let him know and message you about it. He doesn't really get on Twitch all that much, but he used to be really big about Twitch. I could probably get him back on there. He actually used to stream on Twitch. If you want to look him up, he's McSchwack. Here, I'll type it in the chat. How do I type it in the chat? I don't know how to type in the chat. I'm going on my phone. There used to be a store at the mall nearby. It was called International Imports, and they used to have very, very nice swords over there. Yeah, definitely come to America one day for katanas. They have some really nice stuff. You could probably find some museums too to check out some swords and katanas. Twitch. It's spelled. Here is my handle. Here is my spout. Don't bore me out. Okay, here we go. McSchwack. That is his name on... He's on Twitch and he's on YouTube. I wish... Okay, so I live in California. I have visited pretty much any of the neighboring states. I have visited Nevada. I've briefly visited Arizona, Utah. Literally just drove through them. That's it. But I haven't been anywhere else in America. I really should... like, travel, but I just haven't. Throne of Glass. Crown of Midnight. I should probably put book 1. Book 2. Book 3. Book 0. That's a prequel. Book 1. Book 2. How is Nevada? So I've been over in the Las Vegas and Henderson area because I had an aunt that lived there before she passed away. She used to live in Las Vegas, and it's very dry. My nose was bleeding the whole time because I'm used to being in mid-central California where it's a little bit more humid. It's not humid at all over there, but it's very nice there. It's... You have they were like on the outskirts of Las Vegas, so they didn't really have all like the lights and everything. The houses are very pretty. No grass in the lawns because it's very dry, very hot. But it was a nice vacation. Arizona, Utah, about the same. very hot, dry. But I wish I was in more of like a forested area where it has nice scenery. I'm in a city. I don't get to see a lot of scenery. But cheap, as for cheap, you're better off being in like the Midwest. California is very expensive. Even where I am, I'm not even like in like San Francisco, Las Vegas, or Los Angeles area. I'm in Central California, and rent right now is over $2,000 a month. And it's almost impossible to live like that unless you have a really nice job. So yeah, Midwest, maybe like a Southeast area would be pretty cheap. The only thing is that jobs aren't it's not as frequent for jobs over there. But if you do have a job there, you're more likely to succeed. Okay, so we got book 1, book 2, 7. I'm already at 9 books on here. Throne of Glass, Heir of Fire, book 3. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked right now. Let me go ahead and pull up. I need to share my stream. I forgot to share it on my social media. Pull up YouTube. I love that you're talking with me. I love talking while I'm streaming. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself, and that's no fun. I'm not fun to talk to by myself. Share, copy link. Wants to join and add to my list. Okay. Okay. How is the bed? We already asked. We already talked about that. Okay, so we got Throne of Glass. We got Air Fire. I think I should separate this. Crescent City. Do it that way. Then I don't have to put book 1. That looks better. More organized. Don't have so much words to type. And separate that. Throne of Glass. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And this is going to be 1. Although we can all beg to differ on how to read Throne of Glass, whether you should read Assassin's Blade first or read it later on. Which is hard to say because I've read that it's hard to get into Assassin's Blade if you haven't read the series before. Not that the characters are hard to keep up with, but probably like the world building is probably a little bit hard to get into. And I just bought the Throne of Glass. I bought the bundle on Kindle. I got all 8 books for $38, but I also had a gift card, so I only had to pay for $13 worth. So I'm excited about that. That was my Christmas present to myself. Worked hard for that gift card. I used swag bucks to earn my gift cards. Next one. Queen of Shadows. 6. Empire of Storms. 7. See how easy that is now. Tower of Dawn. 8. King. Oh, got space. Kingdom of Ash. And then that's it for my Sarah J. Maas books. I really want to get through those this year, or next year. My Sarah J. Maas. So next, not so much of a big list. I don't know if I will get through all. I have all these authors that my mom used to read. I highly doubt she read all these books, but just the fact that she could have read this book is something that kind of touches me emotionally, that I really want to work on. Okay, let's work on, this is my personal favorite, is Robin Carr. I have been reading her Virgin River series. I started off watching the show on Netflix, and then I really got into the books last year. I am currently on... Which one have I read? I'm currently on Harvest Moon number 5 out of 21. 15 out of 21, sorry. And then I've also read Sullivan's Crossing. But every other book I have not read. So let's start off with, what was it, point 28. Bold, underline, Robin Carr. I highly recommend these books, by the way. They're very good. BU. I change it to 20. This is the Virgin River series. If you want a feel-good book that's easy to read, these books are for you. You knocked down all your cars! You had like 12 cars and now you're down to like 3. What happened? What happened? You got me! You got me! Ow! He's got my thumb, guys. He's got my thumb. I really need to get a baby cam so you guys can see him. Okay, so this is a little bit smaller. The font's pretty dang small. You can't see it. Never mind. So we've got Harvest Moon. Bring Me Home for Christmas. That would have been nice if I had read that before Christmas, but that's okay. I read the other Christmas books when it was in Christmas. Hidden Summit. Yeah! It's true! Redwood Bend. I'm actually almost done with this series. The 21 books, I'm almost done. I need to fix my gain on this. I can barely even see my face. I'm looking like Bella from Twilight when she's really pale and drinking blood. Change the filter. Filters, edit filters, color correction. Change the gamma. It's just really bright. And with the contrast, no. Need to raise my contrast? No. That looks better. Okay. I don't know, it just looks really dark. Now it looks really dark. Okay, let's fix it. Contrast, maybe? No. Is it my hue? Whoa, we're changing the colors now. Put it back, put it back. Opacity. I don't need to mess with opacity. I don't know, my camera just looks all weird now. I should just take off the filter, honestly. It's just when I get close to my monitor. I think it's just because it's the light reflecting on my face. Okay, Redwood Bend. Sunrise Point. My Kind of Christmas, another Christmas one. And finally, Return to Virgin River. Then she has a couple more series that I haven't read. It's not too bad. Next one is Grace Valley, which is actually, I believe, mentioned in Virgin River. So maybe there'll be some characters in Virgin River that are also in Grace Valley. But the date's 2000, 2003. Oh, it's before Virgin River. I wonder how she got that working. Deep in the valley, just over the mountain. That was her first books. Down by the river. And then the final series, Thunder Point. She's also got some standalones too. What is it? Turn off my webcam, I gotta feed him. There's all kinds of cars on you. Yeah. I'll try typing with one hand. Yeah. Thunder Point, the first one is the Wanderer. Number dos. The new comer. Oops. The hero. It just makes me more excited to type these down because then I'm like, oh, I wonder what this one's about. Why is it called the hero? The chance. The promise. Six. The homecoming. I wonder if she's sticking to the whole military theme. Because with Virgin River, a lot of the characters are ex-Marines. And I'm wondering if the homecoming has to do with the soldier coming home. One wish. Are you going boo-boos? Are you going boo-boos? A new hope. 9 wildest dreams. And that's it for her series. She has a couple standalones. You want to go back in your chair? I'm going to take out all these cards. Turn on my webcam. You guys can see me again. Going to the beach. You guys are going to hear some Miss Rachel, by the way. Ow. There we go. Oh, it's hot. So these are standalone contemporary because she has some historical fictions too. One, Tempted, Informed, Risk, 3, Backward Glance, Mind. You're gonna drop my phone, Mito. Here. Here you go. You got your cars too. You got your fire trucks, your ambulance. Mind Christ. You guys are gonna hear a lot of banging because he's playing with all the cars now. Yeah. Ooh. The House on Olive Street. The Wedding Party. Blue Skies. Never too late. Uh-oh. You want your cup? Santa got this for him. There you go. You want your juice? A summer in Sonoma. Sonoma's pretty close to me, a couple hours away. She does have a lot of Virgin River is based in California, and the last book mentioned one of my hometowns, which is funny. For Friends, Swept Away. There's more standalones. And he made the font smaller. Can't imagine how many pages I already have right here. The Life She Wants. I really don't like how my webcam looks. Maybe I just need to take off this filter. It just looks so bright. I don't like it. Alexa, turn on the studio lights. Okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. Alexa, turn on floor lamp 2. Okay. That helps. Alexa, turn on floor lamp 1. Okay. Didn't work. Alexa, put floor lamp 1 at 50%. Okay. Alexa, put floor lamp 1 at 20%. Okay. That looks better. You can actually see my eyebrows. I got a cut right there. We both look back. That's a TikTok song. It's a TikTok song. Huh. The Summer That Made Us. For The View from Alameda Island. That's also a Californian city. Oops. Sunrise on Half Moon Bay. I'm recognizing like all these names. Not close to me, of course. They're like a couple hours away. But like, wow! That makes me even more excited to read them. I visited that place. I didn't know the song went like this. I hope I don't get copyright strike from this. The Friendship Club, which just came out. There's all the standalones for contemporary. Now standalones. Historical. Chelene? I don't know how to say that. The Blue Falcon. 3. The Bell Rose Garden. The Braeswood Tapestry. The Troubadour Romance. 6. By Right of Arms. 7. By Right of Arms. Rogues. Ah! Lady. What a Rogue. The Everlasting Covenant. And finally, Woman's Own. That's it for Robin Carr. I don't think I'm going to type all of the Danielle Steels in the Nora Roberts. I'm going to keep that at the checklist. That's way too many. It's like 150 plus each author. What? What happened? What? It's your fire truck. Where's your drink? It's right here. You should drink it, baby boy. He's learning how to use a sippy cup. But yeah, those ones I think I'm going to keep as a physical checklist. Here, let me try and pull it up. So Danielle Steele, front and back. You guys can see how small the font is. There's also another page. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it said that it's over 150 books. And there's some that I've already read, which I'll probably mark off. But yeah, okay. Next, very popular for movies is Nicholas Sparks, which I want to say I've only read Dear John. I might have read a couple more, but I don't remember. I read them a lot. I've read them in high school. So, font 28. Bold, underline. Oh, caps lock. Nicholas Sparks. And these have a couple series. Not that many, though. So no underline, bold. We need italicized. 20. The Calhoun family. Or the Calhoun. Calhoun. And it is the popular books, the duos, the Notebook, and the Wedding. And then the next one is Jeremy Marsh and Lexi. What, baby boy? Books. Mugaboo books. One. What, baby boy? What? Oh, baby boy. What happened? What happened? Oh, you gotta grab the mic. You want to say something? Say hello. I am Benjamin. Nice to meet you. Say hello. I'm Benjamin. Nice to meet you. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Look, I make noise, Bubba boy. You're gonna hear the poop, poop, poop. Into the pool, where it was nice and cool. Now there were inside go rock. Yum, yum. You pushed it away. Yum, yum. Yum. Mwah. Look at the baby. Yum, yum. Yeah. Yeah, that's good thinking right there. Ow. True. Yeah, you're not typing yet. You're not gonna be a typer yet. At first, you want me to set up a keyboard for you? We have a spare keyboard. Here, let's set you up here. You made a little bit of a mess on Daddy's desk. Take out the card. Mother Duck said, quack, 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 quack. 1, 2. Little ducks went up one day through the hill and quack, 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 quack. This keyboard's even bigger than mine. You're spilling everywhere, baby boy. There you go. Now you can type. Okay, those are the Jeremy Marsh and Lexi Darnell books. And then finally the standalones. Message in a bottle. A Walk to Remember. Watch that movie. 3. The Rescue. A Bend in the Road. Knights and Rodin. The Guardian. I'm gonna put Dear John just because I should probably reread it because it's been so long. The Choice. I don't think I put it on my Goodreads anyway. Lucky One. The Last Song. Oh, that's a book too. Or a movie, I mean. 11. That one's the one with Miley Cyrus, I believe. Safe Haven. I've watched that movie too. A lot of Nicholas Sparks books became a movie. You're pushing everything, baby boy. The Best of Me. Longest Ride. Are you done pushing everything? Wish I could split this into 2 columns. Can I do that? Did you smash your finger? I don't know how. It's because I'm on WordPad. If I had Word, I could probably fix it. Boop, 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 boop. Longest Ride. Almost done, baby. 2 by 2. Every breath. The Return. The Wish, baby boy. And then finally, Greenland. That's it for Nicholas Sparks. What? I know. I'll grab you right now, baby boy. Oh, baby boy. There we go. Oh, hello. Oh, mwah. Ow, let go of my hair. Let go of the hair. Uh-oh, you're in trouble now. So next, I'm going to keep Daniel Steele, but I think I could probably type up our Jodi Picoult books. Yeah, Sissy's here. 28. Old and no, Jodi Picoult. When we get our reading journals, you can write down Junie B. Jones if you want. Jodi Picoult. Yeah, and it doesn't look like she has any series. They're all standalones. One. Oh. Change to 20. You want to sit down on the floor and play with Sissy? supposed to knock it over me, though. Here. One of these days we need to do a stream of just the kids playing. That'd be fun. Okay, Jody Picoult. Song of the Humpback Whale.
You're streaming?
Yes.
Whoa.
Harvesting the Heart. Picture perfect. Mercy. 5. The Pact. Keeping Faith. Hey. Stop.
Okay.
You're supposed to be watching your brother. Keeping Faith. Plain. Truth.
And who?
Salem Falls. Perfect match. Second chance. My Sister's Keeper. That was a movie. Vanishing Axe.
Yeah.
Creed. The
You're
10th
doing
Circle. 19 minutes. Chain of Heart. Handle with care. House rules. Sing you home. Lone wolf. Storyteller. Waiting time. Small great things. A spark of light. The book of two ways. Fish you heard here. 26. Mad Honey. Okay, that's. And then young adult novels between the lines. Off the page. Larger than life. These are novellas. Easy to read. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Shine. Mermaid. That's it. That's it. So I got my list for Daniel Steele. Over the past, I got 2 columns for that. That's back and forth. I think I might just go through the list right now. You broke his what? How did you break it? Oh, you took off the slide. That's not a big deal. Let me get a highlighter. So, for reference, Daniel Steele's been writing books since 1973. I'm pretty sure all the books that I've read are just recent ones, but I'm going to go through them just in case.
That's your report card.
It's not my report card, I wish. Red Royal. I finally got down to a book that I have read, which is from 2020. I've read The Affair. And the next one.
I need help holding this for Ben.
There you go. Then I read Palazzo.
Yeah.
I thought there was more than that I read. I only have 3 down. Let me look at my Libby.
No, that's not
Tags.
the drink list.
Borrowed 130 books off of Libby since I downloaded the app.
Benjamin, you wanna
Can
drink?
I filter by author?
Drink break?
I can.
You wanna
Show.
drink break? You wanna drink break?
I don't know how that helped. Oh, it's alphabetical.
You wanna drink?
So Daniel Steele is going to be towards the bottom.
You wanna drink break? Drink break. Drink break. Drink
Q.
Oh, are you okay?
R. S. Royal Affair. The Ball of Versailles.
Nope. Drink break. No drink break. No drink break. No drink break.
It may just not even be on here yet. I think that's a new book. Just came out. Yeah, it just came out in November. I'm gonna write it down. The Ball at Versailles. I knew there was one that I had read. No, go back. Okay. Palazzo. Happiness. That one is also a new one.
Yeah.
I just really haven't read any of her older ones. And that's it. So I've read 5 of her books out of 150. And she's got more coming out. You can pull up her website. And then we've got our Nora Roberts too, which is an even longer list because she's got a series. She's got ones from J.D. Robb. Go this way. Drink too much?
No, I was trying to have him have a drink break.
Okay, well he probably didn't want one. Okay, and then we got Nora Roberts, which is a lot. Yep, there's a book called Mermaid. So if we pull up Daniel Steele, which I really like her books because she does have like a lot of historical premise to her books. I'm sure that she's got a couple more books like in the works. Collect books. I have to go to my library. Just read Ball of Versailles. Down a chronology of all the books. Well, that's cool. Oh, these are the most recent. So the newest one that's coming out in January is Upside Down. I read The Ball of Versailles. I haven't read Second Act. I've read Happiness, Palazzo. And then I go down to Royal and The Affair. Those ones I got from hardcover from Joseph. That's how I actually got into reading Danielle Steele's, because he gave me the hardcovers. Yes, Sammy?
After, can we play a game?
Yeah, we can probably play a game. Maybe we can play Stumble Guys.
I was thinking about Minecraft.
I don't really want to play Minecraft.
I play on my computer and you play on your computer.
I don't really want to play Minecraft.
Whee!
Mm-mm.
Whee!
Nope.
Please, 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 please.
Not right now, child.
Please, 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 please.
Amy.
Please, please.
So now I'm going to go on my Libby and put down my TBR from there, because just in case this app crashes and I have to restart it, I'd have to completely redo everything. I'll go to my standalones category. Yeah. Okay. Standalones. Prop my phone. These papers are done. Prop it. The Tattooist of Auschwitz. And I need to click on these to make sure that they aren't series too. And I want to say this one might be a series. No. By Heather Morris. These ones I've pulled off of like Facebook, TikTok. Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. This is the second book of the You series, which is very popular on Netflix. I've already read the first one, which is named You. This is number 2. Number 3, which I'll have to put. I'm just going to put number 2. You Love Me by Caroline Kepnes, which is number 3. Is there a number 4? There is. For You and Only You. For You and Only You by Caroline Kepnes. How's Ben doing? 4. Okay. So that series is done. Let's go back to my shelf. This one I recently found, called Caroline. So I just finished the Little House on the Prairie series. This book is specifically on Ma, who is Caroline. This one's by Sarah Miller. 8. The Alice Network. And then this opens up to a bunch of books by Kate Quinn. She has a whole series that I don't know if I'll get into right away. It's about Rome. There's another book. Diamond Eye by Kate Quinn.
Too quick, Kate.
I already read. I can take that off. I already read The Rose Code.
But you didn't put it there.
Yeah, 'cause this is for books that I haven't read yet. And then Alice Network. Okay. Go back.
Did you burp?
I'm also fixing my TBR from here because there's some books that I've already read on there. Okay, then The Prophecy by Lily Blake. This is kind of like a novella from from the TV show Regine Rain. And I believe there's a second book. Oh, there's a couple books actually. from Rain. Darkness Rises by Lily Blake. So I need to actually put this in order. Darkness Rises by Lily Blake. This is, says it's number 0, which is a prequel. The Prophecy. Hello, double D, D D D, D double D, double D, 22. This is number 1. The Haunting by Lily Blake, which is, Libby has this down as 1.5. 13. Hysteria by Lily Blake. Number 2. Okay, now
It's me.
oh, it's Dominic. What's up, Dominic? Long time no see. You remember Dominic? He's a tall, skinny, blonde guy. He works in the graveyard shift. He stocks all the shelves and everything. He's in charge of that. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Number 14. Catherine de Medici. This one's based off of the show. I'm really big about reading books that are from shows or movies. Because if the show is good, then the book has to be even better. Leonie Frida. Can you check up on brother?
Yeah.
And then the first of a series, Wolf Hall, by Hilary Mantel. And that one is number 1. I have this down as standalones, but I need to separate these. What?
The floor is warm.
Yeah, probably because it. Ow. Probably because he spit up. Or the drink.
The drink.
Yeah, that's fine. Not a big deal, honey. Wolf Hall number 1. 16. Bring Up the Bodies. It has a picture of Anne Boleyn on it. By Hillary. Don't do that, please. Should have brought your Switch over here, Amy.
It doesn't want to bring.
And then the final book, The Mirror and the Light, number 3. So I think what I need to do, I put this down. I put these series down as standalones, but obviously they're not standalones. So my first author is Caroline Kepnes. Change to 20. Hidden Bodies. 2. You love me. 3. For you and only you. I should probably label these as 2, 3, 4 since I've already read number 1. So these I can get rid of. 4, 5, 6. Next one is Lily Blake. These are lists of your favorite books. See, this is my TBR list, which is my to be read list. I read over 100 books this past year, and so I'm trying to make a list of books that I potentially want to read next year for 2024. So I've got like the Sarah J. Maas series. Oh, I autocorrected my Sarah J. Maas. Robin Carr. A lot of books that are like pretty popular on Facebook and TikTok right now, but also like novels that my mom used to read that I would like to read as well. Nicholas Sparks, Jodi Picoult, and then just books that are on my library list that I want to read. So it's just how I'm kind of categorizing it right now. I'm honestly not going to read all these books next year, but it's just kind of like a list for me to kind of keep together, because I have papers that I have down as books that I've read. I have my phone has a bunch of lists. I want it all together, so I'm trying to condense it down. It's impressive. I need to read more. So what I've been doing since Save Mart is that I've been listening to audiobooks, and that's how like when I was doing scan and when I was doing ICC, I would listen to books a lot. So that's how I actually got a lot of books read. I can't really sit down and read until like nighttime, and honestly I can only read like maybe like 1 or 2 books a week. So if you really do want to get into reading more, I would suggest audiobooks. Don't go through Audible. There is an app called Libby. Here, let me pull it up on here. It's not like I can just show my phone. But you can go on Libby. And I don't have it hooked up onto Joseph's computer. But you put in your library card and you can download books and audiobooks for free. You don't have to pay for them. And there's also Hoopla too. Hoopla. That one goes through Stanislaus County. The Libby one, it doesn't have Stanislaus County, but it does have Tuolumne County. I have like a couple cards from New York that I got online that I just use. But yeah, I've read so many books this year because I've been listening to audiobooks. Yeah, you can use my computer. Also, I don't know if you can see him or not, Dominic. There's my son. There's Ben. He's been playing on the floor. Yeah. You're playing with your treehouse. Yeah. Yeah, get Lippy. Save money. I've saved hundreds of dollars using it because it's all free. What, baby boy? Now I mentioned him. Now he's like, oh, Mom, what are you talking about? Lily Blake. Change the font to 20. Green. Boom. Oh. 1. Darkness rises. 2. Kids are adorable. Thank you. He's been such an easy baby, and Amy has been such a good big sister. She's constantly helping me or helping him. Like, they just sit on the floor there, and they just play for hours. I think Amy likes his toys more than him right now.
I love him.
Hysteria. Okay. That's done for Regine. Get rid of those. 7. Change it to 28. Hillary Mantle. This one is Wolf. Oh, forgot to change the font. 20. Wolf Hall. 1 Wolf Hall. 2. Bring up the bodies. 3. The mirror. And the light. Okay. There, that's more organized.
Alex is playing Call of Duty.
He is?
Yeah.
Too bad I suck at Call of Duty.
What? You play it?
Yeah, I used to play it all the time, Amy. I always forget about audiobooks. Work is the perfect time to listen, so true. You like get like so into it. Like work just ends up going like that when you listen to them. And then I also little hack. The audiobook is usually too slow for me, so I'll change the speed so I can actually get through books a lot quicker. I actually have it at 2 times speed right now. Some people will do like 4 to 5 times speed, and I'm like, no, I can't hear like Animal Crossing. Some people do that though.
I'm gonna wait for you on Minecraft.
Okay, Amy. I have a bunch of Daniel Steele's on my TBR, which I have a separate list for. This is a book that my mom had just read when she passed away, Clara and Mr. Tiffany by Susan Breland. This is also another book that she gave me at some point, and I just never gave it back to her. Just didn't read it. Brides of London by Vanessa Riley. And then another series by Allison Ware, which I'm in the middle of reading. It's part of a series. It doesn't show it as a series though. Okay, it's not showing it as a series, so I'll just put it as a standalone. But there are multiple books about the Tudors that I haven't read from her. Elizabeth of York by Allison Ware. The King's Pleasure about Henry VIII by Allison Ware. Probably about him cutting off heads and taking women. Based off the TV show called The Midwife. That is part of a series, which I need to pull off of a standalone. What is that sound? What does that mean? Oh, you subscribed! Thank you, Dominic! Oh, sound scared me. Thank you so much. I forgot you can subscribe on Twitch. Thank you.
You can subscribe.
Yeah. I was so into typing that I just heck, it scared me. Jennifer Ward, which is actually technically an autobiography. It's about her life in 50s and 60s, being a midwife in rural London. Called Midwife. I'll scratch it down. The title of the series. Called Midwife. Called Midwife. I think my son is pooping. So we got Called Midwife. Said it like 3 times now. Shadows of the Workhouse. See you later. I know you gotta go to work soon, honestly. Tell Alicia I said hi. I do not miss those days working graveyard. Although I used to like these, I used to get more stuff done. But I don't miss having to work throughout the night. Always tired. Farewell to East End. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Standalones. We've got Chris and Hannah. The Great Alone. Take care. You take care too. Kristen. Hannah. Mm-hmm. Kristen Hannah has a book series called Firefly Lane, which I want to read, so we'll add it on here. Kristen Hannah. Firefly Lane. I'm gonna have to pull it up online. Because it's not on. Can you guys hear him? He is grunting. He is gonna poop himself. Okay, I'm pulling up all of her books right now. Oh, maybe it's just a 2-book series. Here, I'll pull it up on Amazon. Yeah, there's only 2 books, so it's... You're gonna get me copyrighted to see. Firefly Lane 2. Okay. And then the other book, Fly Away. They made a whole series off of just 2 books. That's crazy. So now that I'm on the Kristen Hannah website, let me see all the books that she has that I haven't read. You guys can check it out. Here, I'll switch screens. She just came out with this book called The Women, which I haven't read, which I've heard nothing but great things about.
They only see the books.
I know, that's the point. I'm going to put her standalones on a separate section. So I want to read The Women, To the Great Alone. I've read Nightingale, I've read Four Winds. I haven't read Homefront. I haven't read Night Road. Winter Garden. True Colors. I obviously haven't read a lot of her books. Magic Hour. I can smell this diaper. I need to change him as soon as I'm done with writing this list down. Comfort and Joy. Oh, Comfort and Joy. I messed up there. You guys can't see it, but doing it. The things we do for love. Anyone who has watched Game of Thrones would know that quote. He's still pooping.
Yep.
There's a lot of books that I haven't seen on Libby that she has here. Between Sisters, Levin, Distant Shores, Shorts, 12, Summer Island, Angel Falls. These books remind me of Virgin River, Angel Falls, Mystic Lake. Very reminiscent of those titles. Mystic Lake, and then Home Again. So, the only books that I've read from her is just Four Winds and Nightingale. But she does have a long, hold list for her books. What are you doing, Amy? Can you go sit down? Because I know what you're doing. Switch! I just want to count all these books. There's a way they could just count all my books and see how much books I have on here so far. I'm gonna let him poop a little bit more. So next, on my standalones, I used to read these books called Dear America books. So I read a couple of them, but there's a lot that I haven't read. So actually, I'm gonna pull up the list again. Switch this over. Because there's a lot of them that are from different authors that I haven't written down. So the Dear America series. That would be nice to read. 36 books. Ugh. I think there's only like 2 of them that I read last year. Journey. I'm gonna separate this. It's not an author, but I'm going to make a separate section for it so it doesn't get confusing. Do you, Dear America? I changed the font. And I'll get this list started, then I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break and change his butt. Journey to the New World by Catherine Liskey. The Winter of Red Snow by Christiana Gregory. The problem with these older books, these are from late 1990s and 2000s, is that it's not really on Libby. Like I think this Journey to a New World, I don't think it's on here. A Journey to the New, I don't think it's really on Libby. I might have to buy these books. It is on here. They don't have the audio, so I'd have to read them, but they're not long. They're like mid 100s to 200 pages. Winter of Red Snow. That one has the audiobook. When will this cruel war be over? It just seems like there's not that many audiobooks. Maybe I do have the regular books I can find on Libby, so that I could deal with that. I could make that work. When will this cruel war be over? Whenever I'm getting tired of reading long books, I can go back to these. Oh, forgot to put the author. By Barry Denenberg. Next one, A Picture of Freedom. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I don't want to read this one because I know enough about slavery. I want to read all these, even though it is a lot of books. But they're easy books to read. I think I could probably, if I were just to dedicate myself to just these books, I probably could read them in about a month. Because they're very easy to read. But with me, I kind of like to change it up a bit. I don't want to just be like, okay, I'm reading all historical fictions. I'll grab a book from historical fiction, I'll grab a contemporary fiction, grab a romance, and just kind of rotate between them. I just recently read Across the Wide and Lonesome Prairie, because that was one of my favorites. Are you done, Poopy? Well, let me put the next one just so I don't lose track. So Far From Home by Barry Denenberg. I wonder if they rotated authors here. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch it over to be right back. No. Let me put some music on. I've got to go pee too. So we're going to take a short break. And I'll run some ads. Okay, let's take this music off. You guys have had enough of it. Switch over back to our word pad. Switch, switch. Sorry, I'm like checking out my stream manager for Twitch. Haven't had it in a long time. What that means by pre-roll off. Anyway, so we're on our Dear America series. We're at So Far From Home by Barry Denenberg. I thought my soul would rise and fly. This makes me so excited. I don't know why. Like typing these books. Joyce Hanson. That one is about a free girl from South Carolina in 1865. I wonder these... No, I don't think these are in chronological order. Next one. West to a Land of Plenty by Jim Murphy. That one is about 1883 New York to Idaho. Kind of like Across the Prairie. Dreams in the Golden Country by Catherine Lasky. That was about a Jewish immigrant girl. 1903. Standing in the Light. The Captive Diary of Catherine Carey Logan, Delaware Valley. That sounds very interesting. Mary Pope Osborne. 10. I've already read The Voyage on the Great Titanic. I read that last year. That's my other book that I read. Flying in the Sand, Alamo Diary by Sherry Garland. 11. My Heart is on the Ground. Nanny the Little Rose, Sook's Girl. 1880 by Anne Rinaldi. The Great Railroad Race. I didn't know half these books when I was growing up. Christiana Gregory. But some of these might not have even been out. I mean, I was born in 1994. And I was reading these around like maybe 8 or 9. So that puts me around like 2003, 2004. I'm at 2000s.
You fell! You need to clap your hands. Boop, boop. No. Do. Boop, boop.
He's probably hungry now that he went poo-poos. Oh. Or he's tired. I don't know which. Say hi. Say hi. Wow. He just put that microphone and he got my hair. Let go. Let go. Let go. It hurts. I'm not even halfway through this list for Great America books. And there's another series. I don't know what they're called. It's about like European people. Like it has like Elizabeth I and stuff like that. I'm gonna feed him. Okay, take off the webcam, but I'll still talk to you guys. But there's a series. It's not the Royal Diaries. Is it? It might be the Royal Diaries. Yeah, it is. But those ones would be interesting. I don't know if I could read all these. Maybe like the famous ones, Elizabeth, Isabel, Marie Antoinette, Anastasia, Victoria. I just read a couple books on Victoria. Mary Queen of Scots. Oh my gosh, I'm getting into a whole other spectrum. My my list is gonna be very big indeed. Very big indeed. Yeah. But some of these I don't know, like the Anaconda? Kaunda? From Haiti? I don't know that one. The Girl King, that sounds familiar. I might have read listened to a book. Not a book, I listened to a series about that maybe. Eleanor of Aquitaine. I know that there's a book from Alison Weir about that. But yeah, definitely I think I could pull off a couple books. I don't think I can read all these. But with the Dear America books, I was a history major, specifically in America, so I would want to read all those. Joan Hara says that one's a famous princess. India? See, I don't know anything about Indian history. More just about European history. But I do remember specifically the Elizabeth I one. That's how I knew that there was books that were not of America that were made. They said there was another series. My Name is America, of young men. My America. There's all kinds of spectrums that I can go through. Dear Canada. My Story. Yeah. Yeah. That way, forward, backward, up and down and all around. Anyway, let's go back up. I don't want to look at the relaunch. I want to know all the books. I'm on the Great Railroad of Grace. Not even halfway through. It's number 12 on my list. Out of 14. Okay. So number 13. Typing with one hand. I tried to find it. Where is it? The Great Railroad Race. Where is it? My eyes are not adjusting to it. There it is. A Light in the Storm is the next one. That one I might have read. Not recently, though. By Karen Hess. The Girl Who Chased Away Sorrow. You guys are hearing me type with one hand. I hope you enjoy it. By Ann Turner. That was the thing about trying to find these books before the internet was widely known, is that you had to ask a librarian about these books, and all these books are from different authors, so it was really hard for them to look for these. I'm pretty sure the one that I had asked that one time probably was only able to find like one or two authors. Luckily, that was already in a database. It wasn't like it was through cards. Talking about the mid-2000s, 2003, 2006. Back when I was reading these books. But at least they're easy books to read. My face! Okay, The Girl Who Chased Away Sorrow. Okay, let's try and blitz through this list. I've read this one before, definitely. Coal Miner's Bride. Not recently, though. I want to reread it. Coal Miner's Bride by Susan Campbell. I'm only going to type in Campbell. I'm not going to do the second last name. Number 16. Color Me Dark by Patricia Miskisek. 17. One Eye Laughing, the Other Weeping by Barry Dennenberg. I guess the nice thing about like doing a word pad, even though I probably will end up printing this out, is that if I were to finish this book, I can just strike it out. So I know that I already read it. I just have to be really good about it. I probably will print out a physical copy, just in case I don't. I mean, this is on a computer. Like, I'm not always going to have access to the computer while I'm reading. If I had an Apple computer, that would work, because I have an iPhone, but not for a Windows computer. My Secret War. It's a World War II diary by Mary Pope Osborne. 19. Valley of the Moon by Sherry Garland. Sucks I have to type in every single author. Seeds of Hope Gold Rush Diary by Christiana Gregory. 21. Christmas After All. That one sounds familiar. That one's about the Great Depression by Catherine Lasky. Did I spell it right? Yeah. Lasky. 22. Early Sunday Morning. That one is about Pearl Harbor by See, I'm having a self-reflection here. I've often told people, get rid of this fundraiser. I've often told people that my love for history started with Little House on the Prairie, watching the show and reading the books. That was before these books. But it really evolved when I had a really good 8th grade social studies teacher that made it really fun and really interesting to learn about history. But now I'm thinking about it, I was reading these books about history, and maybe that's what really got me into American history. Just a thought. My Face to the Wind. That one also sounds familiar. Diary of Sarah Jane Price, a Prairie Teacher by Jim Murphy. Is that a good fire truck? Yeah. Where have all the flowers gone? By Ellen Emerson White. 25. Almost done, baby boy. A Time for Courage about suffrage. Uh-oh. Lasky. Almost done, baby boy. Only got like 8 more books. Mirror, mirror on the wall. This one's about the blind. Russ Brennan, Perkins School for the Blind, 1932. By Barry. That's interesting. Denenberg. I'm going to say that about every single book, honestly. 27. Survival in the Storm. About the Dust Bowl. By Catelyn Jank. 28. When Christmas Comes Again. By Catelyn. Wait. Oh. By Beth Cecil Levine. 29. Land of the Buffalo Bones. By Marion Jane Bauer. 30. Love Thy Neighbor. By Ann Turner. 31. All the Stars in the Sky. That's Santa Fe Trail in 1848 by Megan McDonald. 32. Hi. Look to the Hills. By Patricia McKissack. Almost done. 33. I Walk in Dread. By Lisa Fraustino. Oh, baby boy. And then the last one, 34. Hear My Sorrow. Ow. Oh, my hair. Let go. There we go. I wasn't talking to you, Amy. Hear my sorrow by Deborah Hopkinson. Ow! That was a good pull. Yeah, you little brat. Yes. Yes.
Try and grab your face. Grab your face like this.
Stop, please. Stop doing that, please. Okay, let's go up to the Royal Diaries. We'll add those on. I'm gonna put that down as here. Let me go and pull this over here now. Switch screens. So I wrote down all of the Dear America. Those ones are very likely that I'll probably read this next year. They're easy reads, kind of like a palate cleanser to me. He's hungry. Royal Diaries.
Come grab Mama's seat.
Can you please move before I run you over? Thank you. Okay, the Royal Diaries. 1 Elizabeth I by Catherine Linsky. Then 2. Oh, there's a space. You can read Cleopatra. Cleopatra. She was the 7th. That's interesting. Christiana Gregory. Just to put it into perspective, Christiana Gregory, Cleopatra the 7th in 57 BC. That's how long ago Cleopatra existed. We will read Isabel because she becomes a kind of like a character for the Tudors later when she gives birth to what was her name? Katharina, or Catherine of Aragon. So Isabel, or Isabella, by Carolyn Meyer. Hey! Sucks trying to type with one hand. Meyer. Or Marie Antoinette. By Catherine Lasky. Catherine. Cover yourself. Cover yourself. No, you're not. There we go. You got your chocolate. Why are you so offended right now? Here. See how long that lasts. Ugh. We got Marie Antoinette. 5. Anastasia. By Carolyn Meyer. Victoria by Anna Kirwan. Mary, Queen of Scots. I'm curious to see where they start off with Mary, Queen of Scots. 1553. It says France, so maybe this is like right before she gets married. By Catherine Lasky, whichever. And I think the final one will be Catherine of Russia. By Christiana Gregory. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream because he's getting cranky. He's tired. So, and I'm not done with my TBR. There's no way. I haven't counted this. I'm curious to see how many are on this TBR. I know. Tell them. So my TBR. We have Sarah J. Maas, Robin Carr. We haven't added Rebecca Yarros at all yet. Nicholas Sparks. Jodi Picoult. And then, as a side note, we have lists upon pages of Nora Roberts and Danielle Steele. There's no way I can get through all this, obviously, next year. But it's good to have. Carolyn Kepnes for the You series, the Rain series, Wolf Hall series, Paul the Midwife, My Baby Boy, I'm almost done, Kristen Hannah, My Dear America series, standalones. Also, I haven't got over my A to Z challenge or my 12 recs. I have to put down. So